Hey everyone, my name is Kavita. I write knitting patterns under the name Craft Doodling Designs. I've recently released my Latha cardigan. Let us look into its construction details in today's video. Here is Latha cardigan. It is knit in fingering weight. It's worked from the top down and it has two lace panels running down the front, and it's an open front cardigan. It has satin sleeves and it is finished with a folded hem at the bottom. It has you can see the hem here, and the sleeve is bracelet length and it has the same kind of folded hem. So the pattern comes in 9 sizes, finished chest circumferences running from 34 inches to 66 inches approximately. The cardigan also has a slight A-line shaping starting from below the underarm up to the hem, which means this area, the bottom hem, will be wider than the chest circumference. Let's go over the construction of the cardigan now. You start at the back. You cast on stitches required for the cross shoulder width, and then you immediately start working short row shaping to shape the shoulders. That's only for like about an inch, and then you start knitting straight, followed by armhole shape, which runs like this. The armhole is shaped just after the armhole. The back stitches are put on hold, and then you start working the front. Now the back stitches are on hold. You'll start working the fronts one by one. You'll start with the left front first. Left front as in when you're wearing the cardigan. So this is the left part. So you start by picking up stitches for the shoulder width, and you will work the same kind of short row shaping that you worked for the back. So you can see that is a kind of a little wedge here. So once you finish the short row shaping for shoulders, you start the neck shaping, which is a long V-neck in this case. So you start working the neck shaping as well as you start working the lace. Now at this point, you will not have enough stitches in the front piece to work the entire lace. You won't have that many stitches available for a lace yet. That means you need to keep increasing for the neck shaping as well as start working those stitches little by little into the lace chart. Now don't worry about it, I've got you covered. The pattern comes with individual lace shaping charts for all the sizes, so you'll have to just follow the chart until you reach the full lace width, and you will also be working increases for the neck, and then you'll start doing the armhole shaping as well. By the time the lace is fully established, and then you can simply follow the main chart. Once you reach the armhole for the left front, you will repeat the same process on the right front, and you will be reaching the armhole length here as well. You're going to join both the fronts and the back into one piece. So after you join the fronts and the back, you will start working the rest of the cardigan. The rest of the cardigan is mostly stockinette, and except the lace panels running down the front, so you can keep working that. After you have worked 3 inches past the armhole. You are going to start working the A-line shaping for the cardigan, which you can see here how it is shaped. It's a slight A-line shaping, and you will start working increases at regular intervals to achieve this shaping. But if you want to omit that and you just want to work a straight cardigan, that is fine too. You can just omit that section and you can continue to knit the cardigan straight. Once you are done with the body, you are going to start working the hem. This is called the folded hem. It gives good a polished finish to the cardigan. You basically work in plain stockinette for a certain length and then fold it and stitch it together like this. So there are different methods to work this folded hem. You could do it as a bind off, you could do it as a folded hem bind off, you could do it as a 3 needle bind off, or you can actually sew it using a tapestry needle, which is what I follow. All these methods and video tutorials are linked in the pattern. Now for the sleeves of the cardigan, you are going to pick up stitches around the armhole, and you will put markers on your sleeve stitches, and you will start working short row shaping for the sleeve cap. This area is called the sleeve cap, and this is one of the easiest methods to work a second sleeve from the top down. This is the top of the shoulder, and you are going to have markers somewhere around here and here, so at the same number of stitches, and then you will start working in short rows until you achieve the sleeve cap shape. It's a fairly simple technique which is explained in the pattern. So you will follow that, and then at some point you will stop working short rows when your sleeve cap is complete, that is, and then you will start working in the round like that for the rest of the sleeve. So you will start working in the round, and you will be decreasing as you go. And this sleeve is designed to be bracelet length, so you will find it a little shorter than a regular sleeve length. And then I just want to point out another common modification that people might want to do. So even if your chest circumference and other measurements are okay, sometimes you might find that you need to adjust the armhole height. So to adjust the armhole height in this construction, it is fairly simple. There is a section of the armhole that would be worked plain without any increases. So that is where you put in your extra rows if you want to adjust the length. You can put in extra rows, or you can remove some rows from there according to your needs. The last step to finish Latha cardigan is to put in the double knit front pants. So this is done by picking up stitches all around the front of the cardigan and then working a double knit fabric along those picked up stitches. I have detailed double knit button band tutorials available on my YouTube channel. I will link them below. I have linked them in the pattern as well. So I like how the double knit fabric lies along the lace and gives the sweater a good polished finish like that. If you are not a big fan of working the double knit button bands, you are free to substitute 1x1 ribbing as well. Hi, I hope the construction details are clear. I hope you enjoy the pattern, and I really can't wait to see your versions. See you in another video. Bye bye.